to the assurance made by then Prime Minister mentioned earlier. Other states have not been given an assurance by a Prime Minister on the floor of either Houses of Parliament, nor has a cabinet decision been made in this regard. This is a very dangerous precedent, Madam. Mr. Prime Minister, do you have any respect for commitments made by your predecessors? Indeed, should you even have a choice? What value does the word of a Prime Minister given on the floor of the House have? Can we believe that if you give an assurance, it will be fulfilled in the future, even if you are not around? How can we function as a nation if we can't take the word of our Prime Minister given in Parliament to be respected and fulfilled? Madam, it is not that BJP was opposed to special category status when it was in the opposition. In fact, the BJP in its 2014 manifesto for assembly elections in AP assured that it would give additional 5 years of status, that is 10 years instead of the 5 years proposed by then Prime Minister. Mr. Prime Minister, in Guntur, in Nellore, in Tirupati, in front of Lord Balaji, you promised to give SCS for 10 years. And you also emphasized and appealed to the people of AP to decide whether they need a Seam Andhra or a Scam Andhra. That is, do you want to vote for Seam Andhra do you want to vote for a clean and honest person like Chandrababu Naidu, or do you want to have a Scam Andhra by voting for the opposition rival party, Madam? Madam, Mr. Prime Minister, you also said, I'm a person who will not eat or allow others to eat. Main chun chun ke hisab lunga un lagamko. But to the other disappointment, for your benefit, sir. But to the other disappointment of the people, you are protecting people like Gali Janardhan Reddy, A1 and A2 accused in Andhra Pradesh, and many others. The country is aware how many cases were on the family members of Gali Janardhan Reddy were dismissed, and tickets were given in the recent Karnataka Assembly elections. This reflects how serious you are on corruption and on corrupt people. You raise the expectations of supporting and developing Andhra Pradesh only to shatter them. Why should we have confidence and trust in you? Now you are singing a different tune, which people of AP are keenly observing, and I have no doubt they would give a befitting reply in the coming elections.
Go on the record. If
I even go to the extent of saying that the BJP will be decimated in Andhra Pradesh, the way Congress was, if the people of AP are deceived and cheated. Mr. Prime Minister, it is not a threat. This is shrap. These are the words coming out of anguish, pain, and frustration from the people of Andhra Pradesh. And how a Prime Minister on whom we had immense faith has deceived and betrayed the people of AP in such a blatant and rude manner. The third point I wish to make is relating to Article 4 of the Constitution. It says that when any state is bifurcated under Article 3, AP is divided under this article, Madam, then supplemental, incidental, and consequential measures can be taken by Parliament. Madam, the third point I wish to make is relating to Article 4 of the Constitution. It says that when any state is bifurcated under Article 3 and AP is bifurcated under this article, Madam, then supplemental, incidental, and consequential measures can be taken by Parliament. And even the Supreme Court in Pradeep Chowdhury and the Mulla Periyar cases repeatedly said this, Madam. Yes. So the point I'm trying to drive at is that the very bifurcation of the state is predicated upon assurance of special category status. Therefore, the SCS is supplemental, incidental, and consequential to the bifurcation, Madam. And to say that the 14th Finance Commission has not recommended is a conceptual blunder of the Union government, Madam.
Yes.
So when it is clearly said in Article 4 that Parliament can do it, the 14th Finance Commission or its recommendations cannot prevent Parliament from doing it, even if they had said so, Madam. Madam, the Finance Minister and almost the entire Cabinet have been categorical that the 14th Finance Commission recommended not to confer SCS on any state. Let me disband, dismantle, and dismiss this argument at one go, Madam.
Okay.
Two members of the 14th Finance Commission have refuted the argument of the Finance Minister lock, stock, and barrel. Shri Govind Rao and Shri Abhijit Sen gave it in writing that the Commission did not recommend this. Even the chairman of the 14th Finance Commission, Shri Y.V. Reddy Garu, is on record saying that Commission did not recommend this.